What up, though? Welcome to Energy. All praise to the Most High. Everything is entertainment. User discretion advised. Excuse me. Maybe it's good for me to have to slow down right before I get started. Somebody want to be starting something. Got to be starting something. Over, yeah. This is somebody auntie. Because my auntie glasses was calling out to me. I'm not about to put them on, but because I'm not about to look too deep into this energy. But Spirit wants me to. So like I said, all praise to the Most High. Let's see. 333. It's 3:33 currently. Roger that. Roger that. Somebody is so high they slap vibes with ET. Alright, y'all. They always, something that wasn't real is about to get real. You've been having short-term thinking and you've been sitting still on your ideas. You haven't really been paying much attention to who or what has been around you. So this could be like in your 3D. This could be like physically. You haven't been paying much attention to others, like in your physical life, what they've been doing. Okay. Maybe like outside of your house is what I'm getting. So you haven't been on the phone. You haven't really been texting a lot. You haven't probably been on social media, okay, or something like that. You've been like tapped out of the 3D. Maybe you went like on a spiritual hiatus, a spiritual journey. You went into hermit energy, something like that. Scorpio, work, but we had work through your fears. This in reverse. This is Scorpio. Oh my God, yo. Um, this is Scorpio season. Is what I was gonna say. You have an Aries here. Somebody laughs because someone is tickled by, like, they get under your skin. They piss you off on purpose. They're tickled by that. Someone is so tickled by the fact that they have the ability to like rattle your feathers, even the tiniest or slightest bit. All right. You could be dealing with an Aries, or this is a Scorpio. So you haven't, I think what this is the opposite. You actually, I was saying you may have been on a spiritual hiatus. I don't think so. I think that the person you're dealing with is on a spiritual hiatus. I feel like this is somebody that has been connecting with you astrally, or at least trying to. This is someone that has been like trying to get in contact with you in the 5D. Okay, not necessarily the 3D. So maybe you haven't seen this person at all, connected with this person at all, in the 3D whatsoever, because I feel like you have actually been more focused on the 3D. I feel like you have been more focused on the 3D and you haven't really been paying attention to the how the energy is playing out or moving around you. Okay, even how the energy or your current energy is affecting some people around you. So, or you just don't know, like you're not in the know. That's what I'm feeling. You're not in the know. We also have Virgo. Scorpio, Aries, a Virgo, trying to heal or analyze something in order to heal something. They feel like something was the result of perfectionism. And maybe it's you. Maybe you're stalling on something. It's something they want to see, or something they want you to do. Or this is someone who wants to see you, but they could be like insecure or just unsure, you know. like unsure of what they would say, how to behave. Okay. What else? What's the Scorpio energy? Because it's Scorpio season right now. Happy birthday to all my Scorpios. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Someone feels out in the cold. I feel like they've already released this. They could have been afraid that they were going to be like out in the cold with you. They've already released that. They've already released that. Yep. Page of Swords. This is someone who keeps an eye on you, or they keep in close contact with you, or they're in connection with someone that kind of gives them word about you, or kind of, you know, kind of tells them where you are. I don't know if this is someone who, I don't know, watches you, knows you. Maybe this person is not really on social media, but you could be, or someone else is like seeing you like remotely. So someone's seeing your social media, but for some of you, it's like a third party. They see your social media and they kind of inform somebody else about what's going on with you. They're keeping someone informed. Oh, it could be the Scorpio that I'm talking about. Okay, so their fear was that you would be upset with them, but they're not finding that. Someone is triggered by what they aren't able to see or aren't able to find. Someone is triggered. They're impatient. They were trying to, or they thought that you would be like in this restless or impulsive energy, but you seem distracted, or you seem like your attention, it feels like your attention is elsewhere, like you don't care about something here. The High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this person's trying to cause illusions for you, and they're illusions that you're easily seeing through. I don't know who this is that you're talking to, but maybe you should just go to the source yourself. I was about to say your fucking self. I've been spending too much time with Grandma Holly, because I'm losing my tolerance at the table for silly readings like this. Or part of it is silly. Somebody is getting this information through a third party, somebody else who is watching you, when maybe they should just stop watching you. Or whoever is being triggered by it. It feels like it's the person that's watching you is the person that's triggered. But the person that they're telling, they're not triggered. They're not worried. They're not fearful or, you know, about anything. But I feel like the person that is watching you and giving this information to this other person, they're the ones that's triggered. So it's probably them being triggered, and the way that they're moving as a result of being triggered, that's actually the illusion. Like, their actions aren't really their truth. I don't know what they're doing here. I heard monkey in the middle. Monkey see, monkey do, or something. I don't know what they're doing, but somebody is in the middle of this situation, and the way that they're moving is just not their truth. So it's causing an illusion for you to have to see through. But I mean, you see through it, so that's not even a big deal. Even this other person, the Scorpio here, they're not in any illusion either. If fear is in reverse, then they're seeing things clearly too. The only person that's not seeing things clearly is the person in the middle. Now, they could be trying to trigger you to rush, okay, to do something. Like, trigger you into like a pessimistic mindset. It says cancel celebration, problem within family, imbalance, lack of roots, insecurity, and lack of faith. That could be them. They could just, I don't know. It could be them, or that's the illusion that they're casting. They're making something look like something is not good, something is not solid, something is not happy, or there is no party or something. Something's canceled here. They're like painting a scenario of imbalance, a rocky foundation. I don't know, maybe something, maybe this is a party. I said Scorpio season, you're dealing with a Scorpio. This could have to do with like party, celebratory energy. Someone is casting an illusion that there is no celebratory energy, or that there's some kind of issue or problem within the family, or maybe that's actually the case. Let's see. What is the illusion? What are you seeing? Whoever this is, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, what are they seeing? They're seeing compromise, they're seeing cooperation, they're seeing peace, someone avoiding a conflict, solutions, okay, resolving a dispute. What they're seeing is actually good. So why is this having a negative reaction? What are they seeing here? Ace of Wands, lots of energy. Okay, so this is like the opposite. What someone is portraying the opposite. This could be like someone is reading information, seeing you, curing whatever they're seeing here. They're trying to, like, it says tricked. Maybe this person is deceived. Whatever they think they see, yeah, I don't know. They're not seeing something clearly. Something about that monkey see, monkey do in this situation, it sounds like an insult. Like, this person is trying to match someone's energy or something like that, or they're reading something, but they're not really saying the truth or the clarity of it. Because what this is everything that the Four of Wands would be. They see some kind of new beginning. Some of you, they could see, you know, that you have an attraction to someone or something like that. Something about sexual energy. Or maybe a new sexual partner, something like that. I don't know. What's the cancel? What got canceled? King of Cups in reverse. Problematic. Someone was trying to be problematic. That was reversed. The King of Cups is a Scorpio typically. So this Scorpio, oh, okay, maybe they're painting, this is part of the illusion. Or this is what they were trying to create. Instability emotionally within this person, so that they did not want to celebrate, or they wanted to cancel something, or they didn't want, I don't know. Feels like someone's, I think someone wanted them to buy an illusion and someone was upset. King of Cups in reverse can also be someone who is like an emotional bully. Like they're harboring a lot of resentment or something like that. They're angry, they're mad, they're, you know, passive aggressive. This type of energy, like not trustworthy. Okay, so maybe this is not an actual party. This is just kind of like someone was trying to create an illusion around your energy, that you were uncooperative, that you were, you know, causing issues, that you were mad or whatever. But yeah, I'm getting no. I'm getting you're witty, you're chatty, you're communicative, you're confident, mentally agile, so like in your right mind, because I guess the King of Cups too could be like mental health issues or emotional health issues. Yeah, we say mental health, but a lot of it has to do with like emotions. The emotions, it's all tangled together. That's what causes the issue. Too much water on the brain, or too many swords in the heart. Don't belong there. I'm also getting someone is in your heart space and you're like, how did you get here? You're not even supposed to be here. So that could be also part of it too. There's a lot here that is being seen but not being seen through. Okay, there's a lot being seen, but there's not a lot being seen through. And I feel like someone like is trying to move or act too hastily based on what they've seen, but they aren't even getting the truth of things. There's something that's just not over. Something is not canceled. Some lie that someone isn't buying. Okay, and it's a new beginning. It's still happening. What's the Ace of Wands? Yeah, this is what they were trying to stop. Okay, so there is already something new that's happening and someone can see it and they're trying to block or stop it. To be quite honest, this could be like a sexual attraction between two people, and you have other people who are aware of it and they feel like it's about to happen. This is crazy. They feel like it's about to happen and they're trying to like strategize how to move or what to do to keep this from occurring. What's Aries? Oh my God. The King of Cups in reverse again. Scorpio, what the fuck do you have going on? Three Scorpios. Either it's definitely a Scorpio here. This is happening and it's surrounding one. Or you got like two people for sure who are pissed the fuck off at you. I mean pissed. They don't trust you. They're evil eyeing you. They feel like there is something here. It's like these people feel like they're caught in the middle of something. And whatever they feel like they're caught in the middle of, they do not like it. They don't like it. They don't love it. They are like in a place of hatred. These people are pissed. Oh, they are pissed. I'm saying that like, okay, because I don't think you know how pissed they are. Or either you don't expect them to be pissed at all. So the celebration is canceled. Like something was going to be probably a really good time. It may not be quite the time that you're looking for. Okay? But this is why. Like it was a sure thing. Something was a sure thing. I feel like the Ace of Wands could have been for that, like a good time. But I'm telling you, if it is canceled, it's because of these two people here. It's because of these two people here, or this person here in the middle. Back and forth, back and forth. This is a lot of talking. And they're having like mental issues and emotional upheavals because they can't stop thinking about their feelings about you. And I don't feel like their feelings are in a good place. They seem like they in some negative, real negative spaces. Untrustworthy, unproductive, intolerant, withdrawn, manipulative, emotional turbulence. Look, where is my tarot Bible, y'all? I said I wasn't really going to go into it, but I feel like my son is actually something. He was like, you know, when the rain come out, he couldn't decide if he wanted to be a little irritable or if he was good. He was going in and out. So now it seems like he getting better and better. I can hear him, how he's playing. I can hear the sounds he's making. And I can tell something is easing. Yeah, he's more excited. He's like not chilling. He's like having a good time. But he was like on the fence. So that has something to do with whatever's going on here. Oh, I gotta let go of the... Y'all, it finally broke, my tarot Bible. I would tape it together, but I guess I'll let it go. Alright. What card was I looking up anyway? The King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because I don't know, but you know, that's somebody, they're so deep in their feelings that did I say in the beginning somebody could be astral traveling? Yeah, like energetically, they're not even in their body for real, because they're so deeply immersed in their feelings. They're like, they're on some wave here, on a wave, and I don't think it's a wave you want to be on. Yeah, no, they going through something, some kind of emotional upheaval. Turbulence, yeah, no. That's a bumpy ride. No, ma'am. No, sir. King of Cups in reverse. Let me take a little sip. Ooh. You're gonna have a fucking good time. We're gonna get high. We're gonna have a fucking good time. Oh! Alright, y'all. Cancer could be involved. Pisces could be involved. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Could be involved. Leo, Aries, possibly. Oh, I said Aries already. Yeah, Leo too. Alright. Deception, dishonesty, and threatening. As with other court cards in this suit, deception and underhanded behavior are signified by this card reversed. Now, this character combines intelligence and authority. So this is someone, the abuse of power. Someone's trying to abuse their power. I'm telling you, someone is abusive. They're abusive. They're emotionally abusive. They have an issue. They have a problem. They have a problem. They have a real problem. This is psychological warfare. This is emotional manipulation and bullying. Somebody has a fucking problem. Now, this character combines intelligence and authority with dishonesty and unscrupulousness, and represents someone who could be a major threat to the court. The surrounding cards may indicate a particular area for her to watch in this respect, him or her. And what do you need to watch? What are the surrounding cards? Watch your energy, protect your energy. Why? Because there is some energy that you are carrying that people are looking at. These people in the middle of some situation, there are like two people caught in the middle of something, and they feel like they can see this energy, you know, going back and forth between the two of you, and there is a whole upheaval here. It could be 3 other people in addition to you that are invested in this or have an issue. And this has to do with protecting your energy, but also protecting your emotional space and protecting your mind from psychic attacks and spiritual warfare. Psychological warfare with the King of Cups twice in reverse. The High Priestess is here, so I think you're very skilled at that. Because I actually was about to ask Spirit, like, is it something you need to know that you need to do in particular? But no, for you, you just need to open your eyes. Just need to open your eyes. You just need to stay aware. You just need to pay attention. You just need to know what you know. You need to just stand on it. It's a yes or a no. You don't fuck with maybes. If it seems like something's off, it is. Don't hesitate. Pull the trigger. Like every fucking time. That's what I'm getting. No illusions, no lies. If I didn't send for that, if I didn't send for you, if I feel fuckery before you come through, it's a headshot. Period. Because you have to match this psychological warfare with psychological warfare. You have to pull your sword out mentally. That's why. Your clarity, it's your eye. It's your third eye. It's your knowing. It's your intuition. You cannot back down. You can't. You can't back down. That's what they're counting on. So whatever you're on right now, and what I got was actually, you are the party. Peaceful, but fun, chatty, communicative, you know, but kind of chill too. Exciting, the Ace of Wands. Let me read it. But I had another card that was talking about how you are right now. Some people are even feeling inspired by the energy you're in. So yeah, keep doing whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing to cultivate this energy that they are trying to cultivate. These are what are they harvesting? Trying to harvest energy or something like that. Yeah, no, I don't. It don't look like it. I don't think so. Not on my collective, you won't be. Because eyes got to be wide open at this point. This is a crazy read. So if you know, then you really know. You like, yeah, no. Going somewhere with that. The Ace of Wands. Somebody has such a hard on for you. Pardon my French, but that energy is very strong. It's a strong sexual energy, and it is not toxic or in reverse. It's in the upright. That's a divine masculine. That's a divine masculine, and that could be the changeover. It could be you. You can have a heart on for yourself right now. Really loving who you are or how you're moving or how you're handling something. And I'm saying that because this is like, for some of you, the controversy or this little gossiping and this little weird shit that's happening around you, the reason you aren't really giving a lot of attention to it, and you don't have to give a lot of attention to it, you just need to put your eye on it enough to say, oh, okay, I see this weird shit, or I see how you moving, or I see what you want, you know. Okay, I see you. That's all I'm saying. That's probably it. Like, you don't really have to get into it because they'll probably never admit it, you know. No, not what I told you. Why would they? This is ways that people are like behaving badly with you and then pretending like, you know, they can pretend that it's not happening. How can you prove it? Beyond a shadow of a doubt, you can't, because they're doing this in the shadows. You see how they put that in there? Beyond a shadow of a doubt. How can you? No, you have to put the light on it. And if you can't light it up, you might, like, you know, curiosity killed the cat. You could find yourself so engrossed or lost in this darkness while you're trying to put your light on something, when it's easier for you to just continue moving like you're moving, since things are good, and stay right there in that good energy and just be aware and accept, because that energy is being reflected back. They're getting that back. But I was gonna say, this could just be you, and that's the issue, is that you are coming into this divine masculine energy. That could be where, like I said, you have like a hard on for yourself, but really that's just like a lot of self-love, a lot of self-confidence, really seeing yourself truly, like almost like seeing yourself or meeting yourself again for the first time. Like, you've been here before, you've done this before, but damn. Okay, so I love this. I really love this. It's some Scorpios too over here. They on demon time. They on some bad behavior, but they are not. They're not ashamed of it. And whoever it is that feels like they're untrustworthy, they looking right back at them, like right back at you. I see you as untrustworthy too. What's the Ace of Wands? The Ace of Wands signifies the start of a new enterprise. Traditionally, it could be a new job or some other business venture, but depending on the surrounding cards, it could also be interpreted as the actual birth of a child. Like I said, it's like seeing yourself again for the first time every year, being a new birth, especially if this is a Scorpio. It's your rebirth. You're having a rebirth. I don't know, you know, if you hit in one of the major 20, 30, 40, something like that. Doesn't have to be, but I guess this is just like a significant time period in your life. Let's put it that way. It says whatever and you could have been on that hiatus, that spiritual hiatus, that spiritual, you know, the dark night of the soul, or just the spiritual journey. You really had to go inward. You had to do some deep diving. You haven't really been on the scene, or you haven't really been giving your attention to, you know, outside people as much as you typically do, or as much as you really would want to. So you're just now getting back into this version of you that's like ready to step back out on the scene and connect. So someone was trying to intervene with that too. Okay, with the cancel celebration energy. But I mean, you are the party, so you know, it's wherever you walk through or where you don't walk through. It's gonna be with you. It's on you. This energy is you. Whatever this is happening to you in Scorpio season. Whatever the particular focus, creativity, enthusiasm, innovation, and ambition are, all are indicated by this upright card, and show that the corner will be able to use these skills with great force to achieve his desire. Creativity. Somebody does want to get someone pregnant. But that was just a side note. So be aware of that. That's if you need to. Yeah, someone, okay, so someone does need to be aware of that, because someone is like in some kind of emotional, I don't know what they're going through emotionally, but if this emotionally charged, then, you know, you know how that go. Don't be talking about your baby is a mistake. Just own up to what you're choosing to do and be happy about it. We're not talking about no. Mm-mm. That came out earlier too. Something about that, but somebody is emotionally charged, and it's Ace of Wands. I said what I said. They won't put a baby in you. Okay, I don't. Aries, Aries, inheritance, 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Aries, inheritance, family and job security, affluence, stability, tradition, long-term success, and a strong foundation. Somebody got a new job, or someone has a new home. Probably both, but yeah, Virgo, maybe. Someone has a new job, new money. This could be something that is going to have some longevity. Okay, but it's definitely going to cause an end to something, or someone is afraid of something here. The world in reverse. Afraid of travel, fear of travel, or having to move possibly for the job. The Two of Wands, yeah, someone could have to move for work. So someone could be traveling. There's a fear though, or either they're not sure if they're going to be able to do this. Something about it does not quite feel right. They're having some disharmony inside and discontentment with this. So I feel like the job is a blessing, or there's excitement about that, but there's some confusion as to, you know, how they will be perceived if they are to take this position elsewhere. Okay, and someone is just too in their head about it. Over analyzing, wanting to be perfect, or wanting to keep everybody happy, and not feeling as if they can fulfill their desires and still meet the challenges that they have currently in front of them. So someone has like, someone could be upset because they really do have like some major life issues, or not major life issues, major life situations. Someone could be in crisis. It could feel like a crisis, or I don't know. I guess, you know, I'm in a lighthearted mood, so I'm making it lighthearted, which I feel like, why would I make it heavier on you than it already is? But like, you could be at a pivotal point in your life where you have decisions to make, and you have to weigh these decisions closely. But what I was saying is, someone could be over analyzing, or like falling into perfectionism, specifically a Virgo. But you know, that's also OCD energy. Virgos are my like poster children, my poster board children for OCD. And everybody got a little bit of it. Everybody got a little bit of it. If I tell you to lick your fingers right now and you hesitate, you got a little bit of it. Because you should basically know that your hands are generally clean. You worried. You had to think about, what was the last thing I touched? Did I just pump gas? Did I wash my hands when I came in the house? Yeah. So. The Hierophant. Alright, someone's marriage partner, or someone is thinking about commitment or marriage, or thinking about a marriage fall, or a commitment that failed. A commitment that failed, or something like this. They're afraid that someone is bitter and angry towards them. This could be a Taurus, okay, and a Gemini. Like, someone is afraid that someone is going to say no to something here, or someone will say no. Someone is afraid that they've changed their mind, or they're seeing things differently, or they're seeing them differently. They feel as if something, like they've exhausted maybe their opportunities or chances to say something here, or to, what is this? Generosity, share wealth, giving and receiving, prosperity, financial support, and stability. Why would you say no to that? I feel like someone is like committed to investing or pouring into a situation here, or they feel Maybe they have something to offer or share, but they're afraid that they're going to hear no, or they'll be rejected. Like they're afraid of an ego death. This could be the opposite. It could be someone that wants to reach out for help, but they're afraid that they're going to get a no as well. Taurus, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles. This is also like generosity or charity, someone's church or something like that. Yeah, someone's traveling, finding direction, finding their confidence, expansion, moving forward. It's the Three of Wands. You know, we got the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. I feel like, period, someone can see something ahead of them, and they're not there yet, but they are ready to take the next step. Like they're not all the way there where everything is where it's supposed to be. Because we started with this Four of Wands in reverse, and Spirit is bringing it back here. Because I'm just noticing the cards on the table. But that Ace of Wands is like someone had an idea, a desire. The Two of Wands, they know how to acquire their desire, or they know how to move forward. They have a plan, or they feel guided, or they feel like they are receiving guidance. The Three of Wands, they're in the right place. Like they're, primed, prepped, ready. They're also like kind of determined in some way. Or they feel like their eye is on the prize. They're focused. They have vision. They feel like they can see their way there. Like they see their way to the other side. They can see the Four of Wands before the Four of Wands is really there. So someone feels like they want to take a leap of faith is really what that equates to. But they're very stable on it. Like fear is not an issue. Again, this is a repeated message. Someone has really conquered their fears. They're not afraid at all. Look at on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I was saying that could be like a Taurus. Could also be a Capricorn. Virgo was very significant in this reading too. But we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? This is you. Feeling this grounded energy, feeling sure. Almost like you're looking at your steps. You're like looking down at your steps before you take this next step. So somebody's like at a pause or a standstill. But there is action ahead of them. And then look what it leads to. Literally the Four of Wands and the upright. So yeah, I mean, something is happening no matter what. Something is ahead of you no matter what. It feels like you could get up and move and walk toward it whenever you're ready. You don't have to, okay, but it's literally right here. It's literally right here. Okay, hold on, because the High Priestess is in reverse behind this, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Make sure before you take your time here. That's what I want to say. There could be something you almost feel rushed to make a decision, or you feel like you need to hurry up. Don't hurry up. Pace yourself. Take your time. There is something here that you actually just need to get. Like, it's not like you need to do anything extra. It's not like you need to dig in. It's 411. It's the info. You don't need to go in your mind and just like overthink something. You just kind of need to let life play out and pay attention. And it's like you're gonna know what to do when it's really time for you to take action. You're gonna just feel it. You will be inspired, but it'll come like from internally. It'll feel grounded. It'll feel steady. It'll feel like the next logical step. It'll feel practical, reasonable. There will be no illusion or question about it. No question about it. It'll just feel stable. Because I say that because if you move too fast, what's behind here is the High Priestess in reverse. It's like you can move too fast off of a whim, but not off of your truth. So you're stepping outside of your knowing. And I felt like whoever you are in the beginning, I was saying this is how you're able to see through some kind of illusion that keeps trying to get cast over a situation for you. And it could cause you to move too fast or move too quick, okay? So just be aware of that. Yeah, even if you have to go silent for a while, or you have to, lose touch or cause distance for a second, that's not really an issue. You don't want to move from surface knowledge. Something needs to settle in you. So let it settle. Let it settle so that way your actions are grounded and sure. Somebody just wants to have information before the information is ready. Someone's trying to see something before you're ready to offer it or something like that. But if you do it your own way, especially like this could be maybe even like a information control or something like that, you know, with the Page of Swords in reverse, that's okay. Someone's not going to be able to see something, but that's going to make something better for you in the end. With the Six of Wands is success. And you already had the Five of Wands out here, so yeah, the Six of Wands is like you're going to go straight from that Four of Wands. You're going to take your time. You're going to make the right decision. The Four of Wands is already waiting for you. That'll be a stable outcome, or the situation should be pretty much what you banked on, what you were counting on. Okay, and it'll be successful. Like you're gonna be able to just ride or smooth sail, glide right over this chaos or this illusion. It's no need to go there. Okay, you guys, that's the live, that's the energy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thanks for the likes. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I do my readings live. I do my readings.